Oh boy. Alright, I'm sorry for that. So what's up? Welcome to the new HASSCAST. Then we talk all things TV shows, rap songs, albums, and movies, and all of that awesome jazz. This is an amazing podcast hosted by me, Mike Hass. And guess what? We got some good shiznit in store. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, and like if you're not subscribed and you're watching, like,
God dang it, Bobby! God dang it, Bobby!
you better subscribe. Like, I'm serious. You better subscribe, or else. Alright, so now I'm just messing. Let's get right into the main topics for today. We got a movie review of the new Spike Lee joint, The Five Bloods. I wonder how Blueface will feel about that review. We got a review of the song Trollz by 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj. For you dumbasses, I'd like to say this is not a review of Trollz World Tour. Okay, not a review of that movie. This is a song called Trollz. Yeah, we do rap reviews and movie reviews. Who? Now, we're gonna be, and then after that, we'll be talking about a debut single from rapper and singer and producer Lee. I'm gonna link it down below. I found this guy off the internet. The song he made is just great for a debut, single. It's just great for a debut single on it. Like I mean, I just said that, but
Mike, shut the fuck up.
Drew got me. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. We're gonna talk about it, and then last nostalgia case, we're gonna do a nostalgia case of a classic Vietnam War film, not the one we've already reviewed. Not Full Metal Jacket. It's another classic one. It's about more popular than Full Metal Jacket. I don't know, depending on your experiences on popular Vietnam War films. So if you listen on any platforms such as Spotify, Apple, or Podbean, give a review of the podcast. If you do not review or like the video or the podcast, I will find you and execute you on my live streams. So let's get into the Five Bloods. It's a Netflix original film, directed by Spike Lee. The title, have you think this is about a blood gang? Nope. This is not a 6ix9ine movie. This is a Vietnam War film about African-American Vietnam War soldiers who return to Vietnam in the modern day to find the remains of a body of the leader of their squad, as well as to find hidden treasure. Shout out to National Treasure. Just came up the top of my head. Great movie. And in this adventure, these old vets, combat forces of nature, vengeful Vietnamese citizens, conflict within the group as greed overtakes each one of them. The main point of this film is to show that when two cultures have such a negative energy towards each other, being, Vietnam and Americans, there's a subconscious hatred towards each other, even though the war is over with and done with. And it really portrays that theme very well. The beginning, everything is very reminiscent. Everybody's talking about, hey, we're in Vietnam. We haven't been here in a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Five Bloods back together, all that. And Chadwick Boseman's in the cut playing the dead guy who they want to find the remains of. Because this is set in the modern day, but it does have a lot of flashbacks, which are cool because he does them in the square style, and he has the extra film grain. You really get a sense that it is a flashback. It's not just black and white. Oh my god. Shout out to American History X, another good movie with a lot of flashbacks. Shout out Edward Norton. Every time I say I like something, I just say shout out. Yeah. So Vietnam War. I'd like to say that Spike Lee gave a unique approach, definitely, to Vietnam War movies. It's not just go there, good guy versus bad guy. It's totally like the aftermath. It's like, this is probably going to close out the Vietnam War genre in a beautiful way. This is like the aftermath of Vietnam, like because Vietnam War movies are very oversaturated, honestly. Like there's so much of them, and the only good ones are like the top 10, yeah, totally. Like it's totally the closing point to like the Vietnam War genre, which is the best type of war films, are Vietnam War films, because it's not just a good guy versus bad guy thing. It's like there's conflicts on each sides. As I was talking about with the Full Metal Jacket thing, Vietnam War movies are so good because there's always a contemplation of why are they even at war in the first place. So it always brings for a unique point of view of a war, when people think war should just be, this side versus that side, this side. It's not like that. There's many. Yeah. Now this is even though it has a unique approach, was it entertaining and did it justify its runtime, which is 2.5 hours? Sort of. Towards the middle, I was like, okay, yeah, this happens. Yeah, there's a certain thing that happens in the middle that's very exciting. Then bad people start approaching, and you're just like, damn, bro, this shit's hitting the fan. The enemies are actually pretty interesting. It picks up the pace. I was baffled at how balanced the theme was, with its entertaining treasure hunting craziness and the thrillingness overall in terms of the theme aspect of it. I haven't seen a movie with the theme of like, when two cultures have such a negative energy and hatred towards each other, and it's all like rooted in something that happened so long ago, because they're visiting Vietnam post the war, and how the hatred towards each other just keeps on going, and the prejudice towards each other just keeps on going, which is a sad thing. It shouldn't be going like this, even though it's like so much after the Vietnam War. But so I respect its the theme, and there is entertaining aspects in the guy. And shout out to Paul Walter Hauser. He was in it. He was the guy from Richard Jewell. He was funny. He was just like kind of that clumsy character. It was like, oh, what am I doing? Oh. But I think I'm gonna give it the first. I think I might have given this up before. But what this movie's gonna get a rating of? It's gonna get a rating of the Kino seal of approval. Clap, applaud. You were listening or watching to HASSCAST. Yes, you are here. You are here loving the HASSCAST. Okay.
Awesome-tacular.
Okay, next topic. Yeah. What'd you guys think of the Five Bloods and all that? Let's get right into the next topic. 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj reign on top of the industry with their new song, Trollz. When I started the song, I was like, who is this? So like, Ranks, I got him. I got him. I'm like, it doesn't sound like 6ix9ine. I was like, who is this malevolent creature on the track? And I usually do not care for singing 6ix9ine. I feel like that's just him trying to be versatile, because everybody likes to be like, oh, I'm a different rapper because I'm versatile. I sing and I rap at the same time, so it makes me unique. No, everybody's been doing that. Ex-rapper. Everybody sings and raps at the same time. But when those people do it really good, examples being, Drake and all those crazy people, I think 6ix9ine's kind of come to full force with his, singing side of him. There's two sides to 6ix9ine. There is intense side and singing 6ix9ine. But his intense side is ultimately what gets me. It's like 1 minute in and he starts screaming. You're like, hey. While he raps about how he gets bitches and money and how he's making sort of a hater's anthem in the vein of Energy by Drake, he does have a similar flow to Gooba. But the song picks up pace when Nicki Minaj pops up. She's throwing shots at Cardi B, Meek Mill, people that do not have fake butts. She says at the end the funniest shit I've heard her say ever. She says, that real ass won't keep your man home. And I was like, plastic surgery doctor's stock is gonna go up. And she references Big Sean's song Ass. Respect her in a positive manner. She was not dissing Big Sean, or else I'd be mad because I respect Big Sean. He's very underrated. He dropped like 3 singles last year. Excited for his new album, Don Life. He might have changed the name of that. I'm not sure, but awesome-tacular. So yeah. So 6ix9ine's on another roll. It's already got like 30 million views in like 12 hours. 32 million views in like 12 hours. Some crazy stuff. 6ix9ine's going ham. He's really going ham, and it's gonna get added to the playlist. It'll probably last about 3 months. This is a banger. Let me be real. I kind of like it more than Gooba. Gooba was very like, there's a lot of throwaway lyrics where you're like, bro, okay. And people get mad at in Gooba when he says Assalamu alaikum, you big hater. That means peace be with you, you big hater. Like, why don't you look up the definition of what you're listening to instead of being a boring degenerate? It's also Assalamu alaikum is the Arabic for peace be with you. So I saw the music video. It was fire. Big booties, and there's also some kitties. Cats. So, like, cats, yes. Like, cool, 6ix9ine, you're petting a cat. Then you see Nicki Minaj's butt. Wow. Yeah, that was very enthusiastic. Wow. My camera battery's about to die. Why does my camera battery always die while I'm in the middle of filming? I charged it right beforehand. Like, really, bro? Like, this is why I pre-record this shit. That's why I'm not doing it live. Well, that doesn't make any sense because your computer doesn't die because it's always plugged in. Maybe I really should start doing these things live instead of premiering them. I will, but I need 2 different webcams because, you know, damn, bro. And if you don't let me rambling on,
you motherfucker, you motherfucker, you. I asked you, when the fuck did I ever ask you?
I love these buttons. I'm infatuated with these buttons.
What? Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna change the battery. Oh my god, these goddamn cameras are dying. It's not the camera's fault. It's my fault for not charging it enough. Like, honestly, like,
Are you serious?
I gotta start doing this more. I gotta start charging it more. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna do 4 HASSCASTs a month. How many weeks are in a month? 4 weeks. So basically, it's gonna be weekly. Hopefully, if you're mad at 6ix9ine because he's a snitch. He's a snitch. He's a snitch.
I disagree. I disagree, Gary. I disagree. I disagree, Gary.
I disagree. Like, I'd say about 10% of the population is like these street guys. Everybody wants to be this street person who does. He's a snitch on gang. I hate 6ix9ine. Yet you still stream his shit. Like, yes, he did it for his own personal gain. Could there have been people on his side that don't like that did bad things to him and his family and stuff and stole things? Yes, there's many sides to this, but he's a marketing genius, and y'all are just mad that he's got his money up. And he's just not a typical street guy. Does everybody have to be a street guy who just doesn't snitch? And I feel like after this, his music's gonna go in the better direction, where he's not just rapping about the shit that he rapped about beforehand, which is how he has people in gangbangs and doing shit, oh god, what is this camera angle? That is horrible. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, so yeah, he's smart. Y'all just mad at him because he's smart and he's doing well. And but I do feel for the people that he ratted on. I'd have to say that I do feel that they probably felt betrayed, and but those people were involved in illegal activities which are wrong. And But it really depends. They're not even popping anyways. If somebody snitched on Chief Keef and Chief Keef got in prison, bro, I'd be mad. I'd be mad at the person who snitched on Chief Keef, like, because Chief Keef's a legend, and he's part of the Black Disciples of Chicago. Chicago Troopers, I'm your friend. Chicago Troopers, I am your friend. Chicago Troopers, I am your friend. Do not attack me, please. Dude, just, Chicago's got a lot of... people say that Chicago is a horrible... Like, it's actually a pretty beautiful place. I've seen pictures of the good sides of it. It's very near the lake. People sleep on Chicago. It's actually got a very wealthy, rich side to it that's pretty good. But the bad parts are pretty fucking bad. Yeah, so... What'd you think of 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj's Trollz? I do believe Nicki Minaj is kind of tough. A lot of people hate on her. When it comes to female rappers, there's not a lot of good ones. Maybe it's because I'm a guy and I can't relate with them that much. But with 6ix9ine, with Nicki Minaj, I respect her confidence. She is a little bit repetitive, but it's just she's been around so long, I can respect her for being this relevant. But also, her Drake and Lil Wayne collaborations are all classics. For example, Bedrock, Truffle Butter, Only. There is more. Why is my camera going down? Right? I'm sorry, guys. Is it funny to see how much of a failure I am at making podcasts? Okay. Okay.
I asked you.
What? Oh no!
Let's get on the next topic of the podcast. Lee Forever is a song by Lee. Well, why did I say it like that? Lee Forever. Lee made a song called Forever. It is his first single, and he's a friend of mine. He's from Texas. I had a chance to DM him, talk to him, congratulate him on the song, ask him about it, and what starts off with a soothing piano riff, and the song is like trapping you in this trance of thinking, like, what is this guy gonna say? What is this guy gonna say that matches the beautiful piano sounds? When the percussion starts, it's not a million hi-hats going like... It's not like that. It is calm. It is soothing. It's not rubbed in your face. Lee produces, by the way. Lee raps and sings about not that original of a topic. It's about how he wants this girl forever and how he doesn't want things to change with his girl. I feel that. It's a good little nice topic. It's not. I like the topic. It's good. Positive. And it's good for a first single. Like a lot of underground rappers, after 3 years of doing it, it's crap. They make crap. But Lee, his first single, is just a certified beautiful banger, honestly. And he's not making crap. He knows he's just very soothing, unorthodox in a good way, like in a different like. Lee knows what he's doing. This guy produces, writes, and mixes it all on his own, and he's coming from Texas. Yeah, definitely check it out. I'll leave his SoundCloud down below, but shouts out to the guy shouts out to Lee for putting his music on Apple Music, because if you're doing music and you don't have your shit on Apple Music, what's the point of putting out music in the first place? Nobody really listens to SoundCloud anymore, and it's really easy to put your stuff on it's really easy to put your stuff on Apple now compared to a couple years ago when SoundCloud was booming. SoundCloud just drag file, but like for instance, putting out podcasts is very hard. You had to get the whole thing approved, RSS feed, all this crazy shit. You had to figure out the good website to put it on first. Like, I got scammed into doing $15 a month the first 4 episodes, and I was like, no. And then I had to change it to Anchor, which is free. Shouts out to Anchor. But yeah, dude, Lee made a song called Forever. It's only going good from here, hopefully. He sent, I've actually, because I write songs myself, I think it'd be cool to be a rapper and singer, so I was asking him, like, you got any beats for me? I messed with the last one, all the piano riff is all him and stuff, and he sent me this, like, Juice WRLD type beat, and it was excellent, and yeah, Lee, Texas, 28-year-old, I believe, and great first single. It's only going better from here, man. Just Lee, if you're watching, congrats, bro. I really mess with the new single Forever. And nostalgia case, roll it. Apocalypse Now is the nostalgia case. Oh my god, bro. I don't know if this is still on Netflix, but talk about a really good Vietnam War movie. The reason I'm picking this now is because Apocalypse Now. No, the reason it's on Hulu. There we go. It's on Hulu. And HBO Max. There we go. If you are an HBO Max guy, my boy Draven is. Shout out to Draven for its nostalgia. Still hasn't put out a video yet, but he will be doing there and on the channel thing. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I care. Hopefully you care about Force Nostalgia and Draven, or you'll be beheaded. Yeah. So Apocalypse Now, Vietnam War film, crazy shiznit, and came out in 1979 by Francis Ford Coppola, director of such prestigious films as Conversation, Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Patton. One of the GOATs in terms of filmmaking. Godfather 1's better than Godfather 2. I stand by that. I like Godfather 1 better in terms of character arc. But yeah, so Apocalypse Now. Yeah, so Vietnam soldier told to go assassinate a general that gone rogue, and he has his own cult of followers in, the jungle of Vietnam. So they go through a river, they get help, they go through this river and attack various tigers and also Vietnam soldiers to get through this hell, this horrible place that they are in, which is Vietnam. Boy, oh fuck, boy, is this a movie? It starts off with Martin Sheen's character, Vietnam flashbacks in a hotel, breaking the mirrors, listening to Doors music. Also, like, he looks up at the ceiling fan and then thinks of helicopters. It creeps and gets into his head. The Vietnamness gets into his head. And just, just exactly.
What? Oh no!
That's what this does to him. And color grading is beautiful. Every shot is colored like a painting. It's not like every shot's the most beautiful thing ever, but just I'll show you shots of some helicopters and stuff, and you'll just be like, wow, that looks like a oil on canvas painting or some beautiful stuff. And the color grading with this is just like, what the heck, man? How can you do such a great job? Like, there's a million video essays on how fucking hard it was to make this movie. Oop, I said a bad word. But it was very hard to make this movie. It was very hard to find locations. It was very stormy. very painful, and there's like a whole documentary in the filming that's like you know movies are movies are like very hard to make if they're gonna make a documentary on how hard it was to make the movie and how difficult the process was. Like, this is like a good example of a really good slow burn, because the ending is insane, but it's not it's like a slow descent into this hell, this madness, this crazy thing, and how Vietnam War is not a good guy versus bad guy. It is like a corrupting parasite that soaks and sees into your brain in Vietnam. Wow, just wow. This apocalypse now, wow. Very violent, and like it's just like well edited and everything that makes a good movie. This is, but it's just got those iconic moments. Like I love the smell of napalm in the morning. If you don't know what napalm is, it is a chemical substance they use to empty trees and just completely empty forests and stuff, and make sure forests are just wiped out. And Apocalypse Now is just a prestigious film, and I had to talk about it because Da Five Bloods, the movie. We want to make Nostalgia Case relate to the new movie we're relating, so I picked up another Vietnam War movie, and I already talked about Full Metal Jacket, so I just had to talk about the excellence of this. And when at the end, Martin Sheen's character pops out to, do his mission to fight this general gone rogue, this American general gone rogue who has his own cult. He pops out of the water, and there's this shot of him as the lightning screeches across his face. It's on the director's cut, poster, and it's just like that's what I'm gonna look like when I see a girl in person after this quarantine. I'm finna pop out like Martin Sheen, and I'm gonna have the roller clip of Martin Sheen's son, Charlie Sheen, in an interview saying like, I'm not high. He's like, the reporter asks, "Are you high on anything?" He's like, "The only thing I'm high on is Charlie Sheen." I'm gonna play that for you, and you're just gonna laugh. I'm gonna play an editing John now.
Next question.
Are there any drugs in this house?
If there
Put that down for a second.
If there are, you better find them and give them to me immediately. Ooh, drugs in the house. We're all gonna die. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
When was the last time you used?
I use a blender. I use a vacuum cleaner. I use,
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Charlie Sheen's crazy, and this movie's crazy, and this movie's crazy good, and you should definitely check it out if you just want to watch really gosh darn good movie. And, just classic, cause like it's one of those must-sees. And it's also just another example of why the Vietnam War movie genre makes the best war movies. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you guys are just relaxed, getting bread, experiencing life, enjoying each other's presence. I want to promote a healthy lifestyle for you guys to just relax. But if you got any problems, bro, just talk to me about it. I'm there for you. I'm your therapist. Just DM me. I'll help you with it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of. My phone is not overflowed with texts. Like, you just want help with anything, bro, I got you. I'm just gonna go on the one topic about like Lil Wayne. But I was watching like Lil Wayne. Shouts out to Lil Wayne. Good musician, but he has a new kind of podcast type of thing going called Young Money Radio, and he was describing how when he was young, a child that wanted to be heard so much, wanted to be accepted by the world so much, a child that wanted to be loved and accepted so much and have his vision heard. When that didn't happen for him, he thought that the last thing that could ever be heard by him is him dying because of not being accepted and loved. And that person ended up shooting themselves. And what Lil Wayne says about that person is that was him. Is that person that shot themselves because they would not be heard, they would not be accepted, they would not be loved, was him. And that's it, that Lil Wayne admitted that he shot himself and tried to kill himself. But his life was saved, and obviously he moved on, and he's touched my heart with his music. He's touched my emotions with his music. And that he said mental health should not be taken lightly. And I just got to respect Lil Wayne for that. And I think that's something I had to share with you guys. Because it's just like everybody's had those dark moments. Even Lil Wayne, who seems like he has this luxurious lifestyle and that he's been born with beautiful ability, he didn't always have it like that. And then for him to admit that, it's not something you just tell somebody at a wedding. You know, it's not something you tell someone at a party. Like, hey, yo, when I was like, that's powerful that he said that. And as a fan of his music, it makes me respect him and his music even more. I hope you felt that piece of information about Lil Wayne valuable. And I hope you found your time listening or watching this podcast valuable. And just, I hope you have a great day. And I hope you enjoy, entertainment, being healthy, working out, doing dumb shit, smoking. Enjoy, driving, enjoy biking, enjoy summer. It is here. Embrace the freedom, but remember when you do have responsibility to help others, to stand up for people. Everything is not a do whatever the fuck you want mentality. You have the balance when you are helping and being responsible with doing whatever you want. You have to learn that. That's what we should look towards as a society, is how we balance being a free and fun people, but also sticking up to people. There's certain movements going on, if you know what I mean. You should be on the right side, the side against hate, the side against hatred of, you should not be hateful. I don't know why I'm putting 3 fingers up. I really don't. Thanks for watching the HASSCAST. Life's a garden, dig it and make it work for you. As Joe Dirt once said. And I'll be casting out my thoughts to you on the next HASSCAST.